Region titles no longer determine playoff seeding, but they still matter to the coaches and players who spend countless hours in the weight room, in the film room, fighting through the highs and lows of a 10-game season. Tonight, Davis and Syracuse have earned the right to play for a region title. Two programs who know each other well and who want the same thing.
It's been a goal of ours this year to win the region championship.
We just don't want to share it. I mean, we have it right now, but we don't want to share it.
We want to take a share out of that.
Who will be the king of the North? We're about to find out.
Right now, we're so hyped up. Big game. Those are the best games to play in, is those big games.
I'm excited for this matchup. It's definitely going to be a Region 1 battle.
Syracuse and Davis, our Game Night Live Game of the Week. Let's go.
A KSL Sports presentation. Game Night Live kicks off now. Sponsored by UCCU.
Welcome to Kaysville, Utah. A crisp, cool fall evening. Fall is in the air. The leaves have changed. The rain is gone, though, and we've got a beautiful night for some high school football right here on Game Night Live. The Davis Darts, 8-1 on the season, welcome the 7-2 Syracuse Titans for the Region 1 Championship. I'm Jeremiah Jensen, joined as always by Stevenson Sylvester. We are so excited to bring you this game on a Thursday night. Look, it's Thursday night. People don't care. They're still here because this, Sly, is a big one. It's for all the marbles. Region title on the line, Davis and Syracuse, teams that know each other really well. There's a rivalry feel to this game tonight, and there's some really good teams on the field, really good players. Let's start with Syracuse, their skill position players, specifically the wide receivers. Sean Blanton and DJ Mays have been monsters this year.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for this matchup tonight. Both of the receivers from both of these teams are absolutely on fire. These guys seem almost identical, Blanton and Mays. You know, they both got 850 plus yards on the season, combined for 26 touchdowns. These guys light it up. This offense is extremely electric, and it goes through these guys. So seeing how Davis defense, which is a top-tier defense, is vying for one of the best defenses in the state, is going to handle these two. It's going to be definitely something that game plan, but I cannot wait till the fire starts tonight.
So Syracuse is explosive, but Sly, Davis has an offense that's explosive.
Yes.
And it's a little bit of a surprise, to be honest, because they're so young. But Trayden Bessinger, a sophomore quarterback, came out and started game one, threw 50 passes in that game we had earlier in the season, and he's just taken off since then. He's having a great year.
Yeah, Trayden Bessinger, as you said, we came in and saw these guys against Lehigh earlier this season, and we're saying that kid is awesome. He's only a sophomore. He's throwing it. He's going to learn it. After that game, he just took off. All his trio of receivers that he has that's been able to throw the ball and pass the ball around, this offense is special. Trayden Bessinger is special, just a sophomore, really, really coming into his own. And I'm telling you, these region battles are everything. And these kids, it means everything to them. So it just brings me back to the days where I used to play Vegas High School. They were our rivals. And it'd be nights just like this. Perfect football nights. And it's for all the marbles. And this tonight is going to be for a region title.
Yeah, it all comes down to this. And to be honest, though, Sly, it's a little messy, though, here in Region 1, because there's another team involved in here that already played last night. Let's bring in the third member of our broadcast crew to sort this all out. Mariluz Cook, help make sense of this Region 1 race for us. It's a little confusing.
Yeah, Jeremiah, thank you so much. Definitely the stakes are high, like you guys are talking about, for both of these teams that want the same thing tonight, with the high implications with the Region 1 title on the line. Now, Davis already has at least a share of the title, and Syracuse, with a win, will allow them and Weber, in addition to Davis, to have they'll have that share. So obviously Davis playing to get that outright title tonight. We had the opportunity to chat with them earlier in the week about how the high stakes nature of this game is affecting them heading into it. Let's take a look.
I kind of told the guys this, and they kind of laughed. I said, it's like kissing your sister a little bit. You share that region title with a couple other teams, so we just said, hey, let's just get it done.
We just don't want to share it. I mean, we have it right now, but we don't want to share it. It's ours.
We want to take a share out of that, and it's going to put a target on our backs because it's obviously a revenge game for them. They can win region outright, so I feel like that's a big deal for them.
It's been a goal of ours this year to win the region championship. That's always a goal of ours, though. So, the implications at their place, they've had a great year. It's kind of a rivalry over the years, and it's a good opportunity for us to try and go add motivation to it.
I'm excited for this matchup. It's definitely going to be a Region 1 battle.
Both teams certainly coming in extremely motivated. Like Coach Perry said, you know, Davis, they're going to avoid that feeling of kissing their sister, looking to get it outright tonight. So a lot of motivation heading into this one. Back to you guys.
Mariluz, thank you. You see the teams have taken the field. The smoke rising here at Davis as they introduce the team coming out of the tunnel. I get goosebumps, Sly, watching that. It's senior night for a lot of these guys. Obviously, they're going to go on and play some postseason ball. But it's special on senior night, on a night like this, to come out and play on your home field. So we're excited to bring this game to you, excited to be a part of it, and this should be a dandy. Syracuse and Davis, as Mariluz explained. Weber's also involved with this. Congratulations to Weber on a great season. They didn't start the way they wanted it to, but in region they really did well, including a win, a 1-point win over Syracuse, which has given the Warriors a chance to at least share this region title. But Davis has a chance to win this thing outright. And it would be a great story, Sly, because Davis was picked to finish 5th in a 6-team region to start the season, and now they could be champions.
Yeah, I mean, how things shaked out, it really goes to show that old adage of nothing is won until it's played, right? All the preseason hype, all everybody's expectations, nothing matters until it's played. A lot of people had Farmington vying for this region championship this year, and that just didn't work out. So, I mean, this is big business. Nobody wants to kiss their sister, I tell you that much. And so I know there's extra motivation on that Davis sideline tonight.
Syracuse will kick. Davis will receive. Here we go. The Region 1 championship on the line from Davis High School. That is a returnable kick. Reverse fake. He's got a lane. Tripped up. Barely.
That is a touchdown-saving tackle right there. That is the definition of touchdown-saving tackle.
Isaac Morrison on the return.
That fake reverse was executed perfectly. It got the eyes from the kicking team just enough for the kick return team to get their blocks and edge those guys. And if they didn't get that shoelace tackle, that was going to the house.
Credit to Stockton Panther for saving a touchdown right there, because he had nobody else in front of him. All right, here we go. Davis with the ball first. Our first look at Trayden Bessinger tonight. They start out with a pass, and it's complete. And a little razzle-dazzle. The hook and lateral right out of the gate. Davis is all in tonight.
Oh, yeah. Bring it out. Honestly, a great first play call. You get him so aggressive, get the ball out quick. But look at the execution by Cash right there of pitching that ball. He was in the defender's grasp, about to go to the ground, and pitches that ball. Great execution there by Davis.
That's a nice pickup. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Bessinger back to the air. Catch is made. Taking what the defense gives him. That's Bodie Sparrow on the catch. Bodie Sparrow
freshman,
is a freshman.
Yes.
And for a freshman to be able to do what he's done at the 6A level, I don't care who you are. That's special. That's his 53rd catch of the season. 641 yards receiving this year, 10 touchdowns for the freshman Bodie Sparrow.
Yeah, he caught 10 passes in that first game of the year this year, and we're just like, wow, a freshman is doing that? And then lo and behold, he's had an immaculate season. But this whole team, man, from Tyson Beckett to Bodie Sparrow to Cash Gates, and then just look at the tempo that this offense is running at right now. They're running the ball. They're throwing the ball. The confidence that you see in Trayden Bessinger in the pocket is great. Look how he's getting the ball out quick, accurately. He's came a long way just from that first game that we saw him. And these are the things that you wanted to see him, and this is why they're vying for the region championship tonight.
Owen Talbot picked up the first down. He was the hero from last week. Bessinger, a slant incomplete, deep slant at the 30. His first incompletion of the game.
Yeah, that's a great 1-2 combo. That is a very traditional route right there. You got a guy who's going quick out to the flat. You're hoping they're in man coverage. And you throw it right behind that defender that goes out to that flat receiver there. And you hit that slant. You just got to get the ball up just a little bit and put it in his hands. And that's an 8-9-yard gain.
Second down and 10 from the Syracuse 40. It's a handoff. Fighting for yards is Brighton Pierce, the running back, number 3. So Pierce will get some carries. He has 206 yards rushing this season. Pierce will stay in the game with Bessinger. It's a 3rd and 6 from the 36. Catch is made. First down and more.
Baggett.
Tyson Baggett with the catch. You mentioned that trio of receivers.
Great decision right there by Bessinger right there. It's awesome when a quarterback is understanding zone and man. There he understands zone, so he understands my options in zone and what's going to open up. There they just got a combination. That's chemistry right there, that good connection. Sit right there in that zone if you don't have man coverage.
Tackle's made. Not much there. Second down. But Davis is now in the red zone as they prepare for second down.
Yeah, they are moving down the field very effectively, very efficiently, and very confidently. You know, they're going off without a hitch. You know, besides that drop slant pass they had on this drive, everything's been executed well from the running game to the passing game.
There's a pickup of 3 yards. Syracuse showing some pressure, but we have a timeout. Actually, a false start. There's a flag. I did not see it.
Offense.
From the single.
5-yard penalty. Second down.
There you go. So that's going to back them up. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. So that wipes away that gain on first down.
Right. Why are they saying you can't do that? That's their team that got the penalty. Just anybody that gets a penalty, you can't do that.
They're having fun, Sly.
Yeah. Dressed in pink, breast cancer awareness.
They're having fun. 8:40 and counting here in the first quarter. Bessinger's going to pass in the pocket.
Beautiful.
Short toss. Catch is made. Down back to the 20 where they were before the penalty. So Owen Talbot with the catch. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and about 7 yards to go.
It's a great decision right there. They did an almost drop 8 coverage, rushed 3 guys right there, but had so many guys in coverage. Take the check down quick. Let your running back or check down get up the field, get as much yardage as you can. That was a great decision right there by Bessinger. Coming with pressure. There's the outside corner out.
Quick bubble. And he gets there fighting for the sticks.
Great job.
He fought for it and got it. That's Cash Gates.
Talented receiver, Cash Gates.
You got those young receivers, Baggett and Sparrow, but you go to your senior here for a first down.
Oh, yeah. This is tough yardage right there. He does a great job of staying in bounds. Watch him stay in bounds here and then keep his legs pumping, getting that first down. He didn't reach the ball out because he knows that extra defender's coming. A great job by Cash Gates of picking up that first down. Oh, 4th down. They marked him short.
I thought he got the sticks.
He definitely got the sticks. They need to check replay. Matt, we gotta send replay down to the officials.
I thought he had it, but a little added drama here, Sly. He's just short.
I mean, if you watch the tape, that is definitely not short. I don't know what they're looking at here. He needs to get to the 13. He definitely gets the 13. I don't know what. He definitely gets the 13.
Unless the official determined that while
they marked him at the 15. That's 2 yards.
He slipped the tackle, bounced back, but then he started to try to go again. If he determined that reestablished his momentum and called him out, I thought it was.
He got slung out.
Yeah, I thought it was a first down, but here we go, 4th down and 1 from the 18.
I said QB run game. Oh, no, they're going I formation, power I here.
Early drama here.
Spike don't care.
Talbot.
Oh.
Did he get there? Ooh.
Oh, that's going to be close.
Ooh, it's close.
They say he didn't.
Syracuse thinks they've won this battle.
They're going to have to measure. That was close. Ooh. They got to measure. Yeah.
Yep, they're going to check it.
That was close. Great defense right there. Way to step up. Great job right here. The point of attack.
Credit on the tackle, number 7, Keller Facer. If this is short, he came up with a massive stop early in this game.
That is a huge stop. Oh, inches.
Keller Facer with the tackle, the stop, and the Titans defense bows up.
Wow.
Davis denied.
It goes from that great drive, then you get a false start, then you get the bad spot. I'm calling it a bad spot. Force the 4th down. But great defensive stop right there. So you got to have somebody step up. That's exactly what they need. Now you go on the attack here, and now Syracuse has the ball here, and this is DJ Mays and Sean Blatton time right here. Watch how they march down the field. These two receivers are dangerous.
Jake Hopkins, the senior quarterback. His first pass of the game.
Oh,
and it's an interception. The Darts answer right back. Guess who? Cash Money Gates.
Hey, man. The senior's got something to prove. He's like, you want to give me a bad spot? All right, I'll take the ball back. Great safety play here. A late throw. He's got to lead his receiver right here. He throws at him. Instead of throwing him open, he threw at the receiver, allowing the defender who was on his backside to make a move and make a play right there. You got a talented guy like Cash Gates who's going to make that play every time.
It was intended for Sean Blanton and Brock Hopkins, but Gates pulls it down. A huge play, and now the Darts are back in business.
Nice tunnel screen. Ooh, great defense. Look at that tackle. Great job.
That was Easton Frazier with the catch.
Great tackle right there. Great vision in the screen. Way to stay home, not over pursue. Made a play for no gain.
Carter Child get the stop. Bessinger. Catch made at the 25. Very
short.
close to the marker, but short. That was Bodie Sparrow, the freshman.
What do they do here? 3rd down and short. Go max protect. I'll go play action, max protection. Dig route with the corner route. I'll go corner on the far side here. Dig route on the short side here with a max protection and wait for that dig route to come open after that corner route clears out. That's my offensive coordinator call.
Let's see if you made the right call. Bessinger. Quick shot. Oh, it's incomplete.
It's a play action at least.
That was a tight end. Logan Sundloff. Couldn't hold on to it, so it's 4th and 1 again.
It took his eyes off. You gotta go QB run game here. It was very good when they ran it on the first drive. Oh, he's kicking a field goal. Okay. Not a bad decision. This is going to be a very tight game. Both of these teams are very, very good. Kick the field goal, take the points. We could have taken the points. Oh, no, this is heavy. I thought they...
Handoff, Talbot. He's got it this time.
Hey,
Owen Talbot picks up the first down.
Coach Perry said, I'm not pulling no things this time. I'm staying aggressive. Talbot, understood that he didn't get the first down the last time. Look at these legs pumping on this one. He's making sure that he got the first down on that.
Davis gets a hat on a hat and gets the first down.
Yes.
1st and 10 from the 17. Trying to take advantage of that interception.
Heavy here. Cross action.
Nothing there. Syracuse not fooled.
Oh,
they're saying they're fumble. What are the officials saying?
Carter Childs came up and did a strip. I don't know if he was down or not. They're calling him down.
Yeah, they're calling him down. No turnover on the play.
Yeah, great job by Carter Childs at coming in there and making it a case. Watch number 32 come down here, strip the ball out.
He thought he had it.
Yeah. That's what you got to do. You do that, you stop the runner's legs because they're thinking about the ball, but you get an opportunity for your defense to give it back to your offense.
2nd down and 12, a loss of 2 on that play. Bessinger. Catch is made down to near the 10-yard line. They'll spot it at the 11. That's Sparrow again.
Talented freshman, man. He's got 3 more years after this. Crazy.
A lot of youth on this Davis team. This program is built for the long haul. I don't think a lot of people thought they'd have this kind of success, but here they are.
That's pass interference.
That is incomplete. No flag on the play. The fans don't like it.
Oh, that was a bit obvious.
It was close.
Now
so 4th and 4, and now they will bring on the kick team.
Yeah, for me that was pass interference. He got there really early. Now they'll kick the field goal off.
So Finn Garf comes on to attempt a 28-yard field goal.
Oh!
The kick is good. Finn Garf. 27 yards. And Davis is on the board first. 3-0. But Sly, let's talk about this Syracuse defense. We've seen them now, a couple of drives here.
Yes.
They were just put in a tough spot, and they come up with a big stop. Before that, they get the stop on 4th down.
The same thing they've been doing all year, man. As you can see the statistics here, they're averaging 8. Their opponents are averaging 8 points per game. They've got 3 shutouts. Getting 1 shutout a season is great. If you get 3 in a season, your defense is putting up big numbers. And as you've seen on the first 2 drives, this is a potent Davis offense. They have multiple weapons. And this Syracuse team steps up time and time again. And that's exactly what you're going to have to do if you want championship football. That's why this game is going to come down to the wire. They have 2 very good defenses. We haven't even really seen the Davis defense. They came up with a big turnover.
They were impressive in the one play.
Right, but like that defense is very talented on its own. But this Syracuse defense, the way that they've been able to move through the region all year and complement their offense, they play great complementary football at Syracuse.
Syracuse has 3 defensive touchdowns this season.
That's great.
It's a really impressive unit. Both of these teams have had a great year defensively, and that's what it takes to win region titles and to go deep in the playoffs. Both these teams have what it takes to make runs. Both teams in the top 10 of the KSL Sports Rewind top 25. Both teams can't wait for that RPI to be announced on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. We'll find out where these teams will be playing in the playoffs. They'll have first-round byes here in 6A and before they get their second-round opponents.
I'm so excited for playoffs.
And it's here.
There's so many great teams in this state.
Yeah.
From 4A to 5A to 6A, whoever's going to end up at Rice Eccles Stadium this year is going to be really, really special.
2nd and 10 for Syracuse.
Check with me, changing the play.
Let's see what Hopkins does here. He's in trouble, but he gets it to Mays. DJ Mays, and they're calling him down right there. It is a catch, but his knee touched.
Great
so
job
the
by
gain
Hopkins
will be
escaping the pocket here. Escape the pocket, find your receiver. Great 8-yard pickup, make it 3rd and manageable here. You can run the ball, you can play action. You can go deep if you want. There's many different options you can do. This is where you want to be. If you want to be on 3rd down, it's got to be 3rd down and 3 or less. This is great. You can open the playbook. You can do so many things from crossing routes to even a screen right here.
The screen to Blanton. Easy first down. Sean Blanton's first catch of the night.
That's great. That's almost like a lead run right there. Great job with the motion and setting them up. I think what they did, that's why they checked with me. They saw they were in man coverage right there, so they sent the motion over, got the guy trailing who's supposed to pick him up, just enough to pick up that first down.
Handoff, short gain by Kobe Bennett, number 24. 6 foot 185-pound senior. Drew Cunningham makes the tackle for Davis.
Tell you, we got to talk about these D tackles. Jordan Tuala and then Amy Muala. Both of these guys are studs. They lead this defense, and you're going to see them in the backfield multiple times. We saw them earlier this year tearing things up against Lehigh, and they are a big part of this defense.
Blanton, another catch, but not much going there. Maybe a yard gain, and it's going to be 3rd and long.
See me, I'm like Kalani Sitake here. I'm aggressive. This is 3rd and long. I'm coming after you. I'm sending the safety blitz through the B gap right here from the weak side, making it tough for you. Your offensive line ain't going to see him or pick him up. They're going to try to get the ball out quick, so I'm going to press, have a post safety, but bring my down safety through that B gap and bring the pressure. Number 7, here we go. Yep, look at that.
Hopkins in trouble, and he escapes. But it's not enough for a first down. Finally taken down by number 22, Deuce Wright. But it's not enough for a first down.
Great job right here. You're getting Hopkins off his spot, so he's not able to find those receivers. When you get in 3rd and long, you have to wait for the routes to develop. So if you bring pressure, he's not able to see those routes develop. So great job by this Davis defense at getting off the football field.
Jordan Talla applied the pressure that caused Hopkins to have to bail on the pocket, and now it's 4th down. Blanton will punt. Maybe. It's a pass. It's a trick play, and it's incomplete. The ball hit the ground. It did not work, but I love the aggressiveness from Syracuse.
This is a championship game, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to have to do things like this. Great call. Just the pass was just a little low.
Just threw it off his back foot. Got to step into it, but it was there.
Look at the technique and discipline by Davis.
Yeah.
They were there.
Yep.
If they got the first down, it was going to be by very, very little. Great discipline by Davis.
Bessinger. Catch is made. It's Sparrow again. He's racking up the catches again.
Beautiful ball. Low and outside. This is what baseball players love. Oh, they got a penalty, though.
52 black. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Never mind. The catch is wiped away. Another penalty for Davis. Moves them way back. Back into their own territory at the 49.
First and 20.
Taking a big shot. Sparrow's got it. Inside the 5, down to the 1. 1 yard away from a touchdown. Bodie Sparrow, 50 yards.
Freshman?
Really?
Freshman? I mean, look at this route, but look at this throw on a rope. Great job. Tries to reach for the touchdown, but great route by Bodie Sparrow off the get. The corner gave him the inside. You got it, as a defender, you got to know, if I got single coverage, my extra defender is the sideline. Why would I open up the middle of the field? Great job by Bodie Sparrow, taking advantage of that, setting the corner up to where he was flat-footed and coming wide open.
Bessinger to Talbot.
Touchdown.
Into the end zone. The Darts put 6 on the board.
Geez, that kissing sister is really a big motivator. These guys,
they want none of that.
They want none of that. They are playing great on both sides of the football because this Syracuse defense is very, very good. And they're already at 10 points. Syracuse only allows 8 points a game. This is This is very, very good.
Garfon for the extra points. It's good, and the Darts have a 10-point lead with 8.2 seconds left, first quarter.
Good job. Their heavy package works really well. They do a great job of opening up lanes. And Talbot's a great running back and runs right through that and powers into the end zone.
I mean, they bring in Junie Moala,
Yes.
number 91, to help block at that. They bring in the big boys, and it gets done. Impressive start for the Darts. Even with that fourth down stop early, they have been able to move the football against Syracuse, who's been so stout all season, and they've got a 10-point lead here on senior night on their home field.
Kicking off for the Darts. DJ Mays. Preston Lee back deep for the Titans.
Davis taking their sweet time on the kickoff. Here we go.
Great kick.
So Syracuse will get one play from on this drive before the quarter ends. And you can see it on the Davis players. They got a little swagger. The heads are bobbing. They're like, yeah, this is going our way. This is good. Syracuse got to do something to flip that.
Yeah. I mean, this game is far from over, right? We saw it last week with Roy and Bountiful. You know, how you can erase a 17-point lead in a matter of minutes. But they're off to a really good start.
Hopkins, catch is made. About 3 or 4 yards on the play, and that'll end the first quarter. DJ Mays with the catch. So after one, the home team, the Davis Darts, with an impressive quarter and a 10-0 lead over their rivals, the Syracuse Titans with the Region 1 title on the line. Let's go back to the end zone, Mary Louise Cook.
Thanks, Jeremiah. Certainly big implications tonight with the Region 1 battle happening. But another layer is the game that happened in 2022 between these two teams. Last year, Syracuse hosted Davis and absolutely crushed them, 48-6. We talked to them earlier this week about how that might be adding a target on their back heading into this week, and for Davis, how it might be adding some extra fuel heading into this one. Let's take a look.
Yes, for sure. For sure. Just remembering what happened last year and how embarrassing it was, and now we got to go prove them wrong.
I think we're coming in and we're a way different team, different quarterback, different everything, and different attitude. So,
you know, obviously that's extra added motivation for them, but there's obviously things for us that have motivated us. The year before, they threw a Hail Mary to get us, so that kind of motivated us the year before. So, you know, I think once that game gets going and the kickoff happens, it's kind of just a moot point at that point.
Yeah, so in that one, Syracuse was able to score in every single quarter of that game and limited Davis to just 2 field goals. And we can certainly see that Davis, like they were planning to, is using this as motivation tonight. So back to you guys.
No doubt Mary Louise and Davis a much different team this year, even though they're younger. Okay, 3rd and 1. Oh, he got it at the last second. Great effort to pick up the first down. That's number 4, Ethan Larkin. So credit Larkin for the extra effort to move the chains.
Yeah, because Junie Moala got great penetration up front. Almost was a 4-yard loss, but with the extra effort was able to pick that up.
Another run play for Syracuse. Decent gain on first down, about 3 or 4 yards. They're going to mark him right at the 35-yard line, so it's officially a gain of 3.
Well, no huddle offense here.
Thank you. Hopkins going deep. He's open. He's got him. DJ Mays, like he's done all year, with a big play.
Absolutely. First, the pass was beautiful, right? But watch the soft hands. Watch how the ball goes into the receiver's hands. It was just perfect. You knew that was a catch as soon as it came off of Hopkins' hands. But DJ Mays, talented receiver. You're going to see that a lot tonight. As we said, this game is far from over, especially with the dynamic receivers like that. If they ever get one-on-one, you bet your money that they're going to take them deep, try to test this defense.
A 42-yard gain for Mays, the Syracuse offense in business. But not there. The kitchen is closed. Davis wrapping them up, led by Crew Cunningham.
Just threw him out the club right there. Ain't no White Sox in my club. Get out. Yeah.
Moala there too. Big 91. Junie Moala.
This is a great matchup tonight. Great football, talented, disciplined football teams, both sides here, both of these coaches.
Speaking of young players, Junie Moala, sophomore.
Yeah, same as Amy, right?
Catch is made, but immediately hit. Mays with another catch. Nick Johnson with the stop. So that'll create a short yardage third down. About third and 4 or 5.
And 5 yards to go. It's third down.
This is third and manageable right here. This is where you do, trips to the field. You do the sprint right option here. 9-7-3. You do, instead of a 9 route, you have them sit down around 15. Have that inside receiver do a 7 route or an out route, and then have your third receiver there go straight out to the flats and see how they operate.
Hopkins looking right, got a man open, catch is made in the end zone. Touchdown Syracuse. DJ Mays is for real. Woo! What a catch.
Beautiful.
He paid a price, too.
Yes, he did. That was a tight window there. One great throw with anticipation, right? And it got there right in time for that receiver to make it. It's a great throw by Hopkins, but great catch by DJ Mays. You can see why we've been saying his name all night tonight. He has great hands, but he is fearless going across the middle.
That was a next-level catch. Took a big hit. And now Syracuse has cut into this Davis lead. We got movement.
Penalty marker on the field.
Dead ball, encroachment, defense, half the distance, first down.
Yeah, in a game like this, every point's going to matter. I know this is an extra point, so people don't, but these type of games really come down to the wire where if you made your extra points or miss it, it could mean the game.
The extra point is good. Syracuse has 7 on the board. The lead is cut down to 3. Another look.
Great throw, great catch. Great catch. It had to be behind him because of the safety's angle. But just all hands here. Look at his hands. Grab it, take the hit. That is not easy, folks.
What makes that great, Sly, is he was thrown a little bit behind him, so he's got to go back in the air, high point it, and then he knows he's getting crushed.
Yes.
Because he sees the safety, he knows the guy's behind him, and he's in the air.
Yeah.
But you have to have courage and mental toughness to go up there and make that catch, and he did it.
I mean, you said it. It was a next-level catch.
Yep.
And that's exactly what that is, man. You got to be fearless going over the middle like that, knowing you're going to take a beating, but saying that I want the touchdown no matter what is the attitude that you got to have. This is why DJ Mays is an elite receiver.
The return is on. Uh-oh, that's trouble for Syracuse. Gets to the edge beyond the 40-yard line. That was an excellent return by Isaac Morrison.
Another sophomore.
Yep.
This is speed. This is something that you just can't coach this, right? One, Syracuse had the angles, but you got angles, but you can't. That speed is so hard to match and gauge. And great job by the special teams unit. Now that's 2 really big kick returns for Davis.
Another quick release by Bessinger. Bodie Sparrow already with 4 catches, and he's over the 70-yard mark. And we are just 3.5 minutes into this second quarter.
Yeah.
He's already have a big game.
In the first game of the year, he had 10-plus catches in that game. So I can expect him to get at least that in this game.
Handoff Talbot. Going nowhere. Syracuse defense was ready for him. No gain. It'll be 3rd down. They're going to mark it just short of midfield. Got to get to the 47 for a first down. So a little more than 3 yards. Bessinger has 3 receivers to his right. Now Talbot joins them. And that's what, he was going to throw it to Talbot. Now he pulls it down and does now throw it to Talbot, but he's well short.
Oh, he lost 2 yards on that.
Yeah, and so Syracuse gets a stop here.
Yeah,
Let's see what Davis wants to do on 4th down near midfield.
You got to punt it here. You got to sky punt it, pan him down inside the 15-yard line, hopefully inside the 10-yard line.
But that's what they'll do. Bessinger's back to punt unless they trick play here. Probably not the time, but this Syracuse team, I talked earlier about Davis having that little bit of swagger.
Yeah.
You know, Syracuse has responded, and they've answered well here.
Exactly. That's all football is, man, is wavering the storm and staying with it. Great punt.
Low kick.
Oh!
Hit a Davis player. That hit Morrison. So the ball be marked near where actually they're going to mark it at the 18. Doesn't really matter whether it hit him or not.
Yeah, well, no, that would have been if it didn't hit him, it would have got a great roll. It was low.
And it actually does matter because they'll spot it
where he got hit.
First touch.
Yeah, where he got hit.
It does matter where it hit him. They're going to put that ball at the 24-yard line for Syracuse as they begin this drive.
Yeah, if it didn't hit him, it would have had a nice roll, depending on what DJ Mays wanted to do, whether he wanted to pick it up or whichever. But if he let it roll, that could have rolled all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Well, I will tell you this, Sly. I'm not punting it to DJ Mays.
Yes.
Not now, not ever. Nice cut.
Ooh.
Nice first down run by number 24, Kobe Bennett.
Yeah, that was a very, very nice cut, as you said. If he broke this tackle, there's nobody right here.
He was close to breaking that.
Yes.
One more broken tackle, he would have got big yards.
It's a good mix of run and pass in this game by both teams.
Davis ready that time. They swallowed that up. I saw Noah Fiso in there.
Yeah,
number
junior.
50.
This team, man, they are loaded, talented. Talking with them earlier this year, just talking about how these guys have been in the Davis system since their Pop Warner days. You know, since they were young kids, they've been Davis Darts, and they just grown up in this. Bodie Sparrow has been a Davis Dart for the longest. He's played with and traded Bessinger since they were kids.
Got a flag on the play. Hopkins going to roll out right. He's right at the marker. It may not matter. Let's see what the call is.
That's completely legal.
Cunningham with the stop. He hit him inbounds. They're not going to flag that.
Completely legal.
We'll see what the call is before that.
Coach is upset, but that was completely legal.
A team's never going to like their quarterback, their senior quarterback.
Legal man. It's a 5-yard penalty. We're going to replay the down.
Well, that sucks. You get a penalty on yourself, and you get a big hit on your quarterback.
Yeah. He was right at the marker. He may have had it, but it doesn't matter. They're going to have to do it again.
With 6 yards to go, it's third down.
Yeah,
I mean, it looks bad, especially from this side. But
well, that's because the coach is mad because the quarterback stopped running and kind of gave up. You're in the field to play.
It happened inbounds.
You got to, just like a boxer, you got to protect yourself at all times.
3rd down and 6 from the 28. Hopkins has time, and he just misses the receiver.
Felt that pressure. Felt that
Brock
pressure.
Hopkins intended receiver, and the Davis Darts defense comes up with a stop. Both defenses starting to toughen up here.
Oh, yeah. I love it. I love a defensive battle. But this is awesome. See the strategy. See the execution. You can have a strategy, but the guys have to execute the game plan. And both of these defenses are executing it extremely well, playing fiercely. Ooh. I say, Peter, you got to get off the field on that.
Yeah, poison. No harm, no foul. They got the ball at the 33-yard line. That's where Davis will start this drive. This quarter going quick. We'll keep motoring through. First down and 10, Davis. Syracuse bringing pressure.
Great job. Run away from the blitz. You got to throw at the blitz, and you got to run away from the blitz. And that's exactly what they did there. That's a good 5-yard pickup right there on first down. Now you're second and manageable here. You can really, again, open your playbook, do what you want. Screen game, play action, go deep. You see they're getting empty here.
5-yard gain for Talbot. 2nd and 5.
Hit the under
Messenger.
Boom.
Catch is made. Big hit delivered. Ooh. Preston Haney bringing the pain. We've got a flag on the
72 block. Takedown here. We're going to go 10 yards from the previous spot. Repeat the down.
I love the detail. Got a holding penalty.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely holding. Ooh, that was a bad holding, too. Ooh. Really took a. Well, we know Tyson Baguette. He's a tough kid, but that was a big hit over the middle.
Haney bringing the pain. Ooh.
As a defender, you look for those under routes. If you want to bring that under route, come on, baby. I got the angle.
Oh man, that's a linebacker's dream.
Oh yeah, I mean, the 2010 Pittsburgh Steelers, the team that I was on. Oh my gosh, the under routes that those guys killed. James Harrison to Lawrence Timmons to Ryan Clark and Troy Polamalu. They saw an under route, they were licking their chops.
Tyson Baggett makes the catch. Gets the ball back up to the 36-yard line. So we'll go up 3rd and 8.
Sounds like Bodie Sparrow time here.
Play clock under 5. They get it off. Messenger has room to run if he wants to. He does. He's going to come up short. So the Syracuse defense
step up.
Gets the stop again.
Well, this is a long game, right? This is a great decision by a young quarterback. Don't force the ball in there. Run in it. He picked up, he had a good game.
No one's open, I like it.
Yeah, you give your coach an option here. Do I be aggressive or punt? If he did that, force the ball in there, say it was incomplete.
They're not punting.
Yeah.
4th and 1. From the 41.
Well, Messenger is your punter as well, so you can do the old Ben Roethlisberger.
He's going to throw it. Catch is made.
Incomplete.
Oh, it's incomplete. I'm sorry, it's incomplete. Syracuse gets the stop and have great field position for their offense.
Well, great play call right here. Just got to catch it. You got the first down. Great throw. You got to catch it.
Just bounced off the hands and incomplete. It was open, right read, just got to execute. So 3:52 left here in the first half. The Titans have the ball back. They could take the lead on this drive.
40-yard field, why not? It's a
Uh-oh, double pass. Blanton going deep. Too deep. Great play call, just didn't execute it.
Great job by the defense at not making the double pass comfortable for him to throw that ball, right? Normally you get that, you see the double pass, you start freaking out and going back out, and you forget the guy who's throwing the ball still has time to throw. A great job of putting pressure on him, not making that throw easy.
Rhett Thompson did beat his man deep. It was there. You may see that again. Hopkins. Intercepted. Through the hands of the receiver. Nick Johnson with the pick. And the Davis Starks defense comes up with another turnover.
Wow. That's just a receiver. He's thinking about the hit instead of catching the ball. You know, that's why we talk about, you know, if you're a fearless receiver to go over the middle, you don't worry about the hit. You worry about catching the ball. On that play there, he was looking at the defender that was coming to hit him instead of catching the football right there.
So now the Davis offense gets another shot. It's a handoff. We got another flag on the field. So Talbot with the run, but this is coming back.
Holding, 63 Black. It's a 10-yard penalty, first down.
Penalties killing this offense right now.
Yeah, man. Because I mean, they're putting up good numbers.
See the look on Coach Perry's face.
Yeah, they're moving the football, but these penalties are setting you back, not allowing you to get those first downs.
So it'll be first down and 20 from the 26. We've got two great head coaches in this game.
Yes.
Scott Perry, the head coach and OC for Davis. Messenger in trouble, gets rid of it. Incomplete.
Yes.
And we got a flag.
That's definitely pass interference. So it's going to be an automatic first down. Oh, man.
Messenger got hit pretty hard there.
Yes, he did.
Mentioned the Syracuse head coach Mike Knight, who's done a tremendous job with the Syracuse program. They are a consistent winner under his watch.
Pass interference, defense, 15-yard penalty, first down.
So that's a first down for the Darts.
Great job by Messenger, hanging in there.
Ooh. Wyatt Pierce got in there and almost got the sack, but he made Messenger pay.
To reestablish the sticks. Yeah, the sticks are going to be messed up. All right.
That play resulted in a run and goal.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not the only one. I was confused on that. I didn't know what was going on.
We'll just start over right now. First and 10.
Just go. It's fine. First down.
Messenger.
Great blitz pickup.
Escapes the pocket. He's in trouble now. He goes down. A group of Syracuse defenders take him down, and they're not playing nice out there, Sly. It is rough.
All across the board. It's been like that since the start of the game. One, that was great. A great blitz by Syracuse. Great pursuit. It was great blitz pickup as well. You had a free hitter on the outside, so Messenger has to make somebody miss. He just stepped up into the pressure. But great execution by Syracuse. But it's been some pretty good blocking by Davis as well.
It was Wyatt Pierce again giving Messenger the business. Second down and about 12. Messenger. Nice catch. That's a first down. Cash Money Gates.
That is just great execution right there. There was a couple receivers he could have hit. I mean, he had Isaac Morrison in the slot there on the hot route coming off of the blitz. He could have hit. But when you got Cash Gates out there, Cash Gates, Bodie Sparrow, that's money in the bank.
We've got to take a timeout. 1:24 to play here in the first half. Davis leads Syracuse 10-7 in this Region 1 championship game.
Your AC breaking down this summer, the best thing you can do is stay on top of your AC's annual maintenance. But if you do find yourself with an air conditioner blowing hot air, Any Hour Services technicians service all brands, and they can usually get to you pretty quick. Call Any Hour Services or schedule online at anyhour.com. Whether you need maintenance, repair, or replacement, the technicians at Any Hour Services can help you keep your home comfortable all summer long. Call Any Hour Services or schedule online at anyhour.com. No one helps more homeowners than Any Hour Services.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs. Just complete an application on your phone or computer, or stop by any branch.
Back to the action. First and 10 for Davis at the Syracuse 42. Messenger to pass again. Catch is made. Turns it upfield. Gets down to the 35. About 2.5 yards short of the first down. That's Brighton Pierce, the other running back, that gets the catch.
Great job by Brighton Pierce there. Now they're going up-tempo, understanding that the clock is near 1 minute left in the quarter.
Messenger caught.
Guess who?
Fighting for yards.
He just doesn't move.
Wow.
Like a 15-year-old.
He doesn't look, no, he does not look like a 15-year-old. He plays like a senior. What a great young player, Bodie Sparrow. Messenger taking a shot at the end zone. Cash Gates is the receiver.
Oh, my.
He breaks it up.
I thought he came down with that. Because the defender had the position. The defender had the position, but it looked like Bodie almost came up with this. I'm sorry, Cash almost came up with this.
Yeah. Great defense, though.
Yes, great
Syracuse
defense.
breaks it up. Sorry, I didn't catch the number of the defender there, but tremendous catch. Was it?
It's Keller Facer.
There you go. Keller Facer, who got the fourth down stop early in the game. Keller Facer with another big play. It's now 2nd and 10 from the 21. Messenger's going to run. He's got plenty of room. Inside the 10. Takes a shot. Still going. Down to the 5. First down.
Calls timeout. Great job. Preserve the clock. Oh, no, they're winding
They're going to go. 34 seconds. Plenty of time. First to goal for the 5.
Timeout, Syracuse.
Now Syracuse is going to take the timeout.
Good timeout either way. Anytime you get a big play like that, the offense hurries back up to the ball. Great decision. Messenger's making great decisions all night.
No turnovers.
No turnovers. But look at this. Pulling the ball down, not forcing it, taking what the defense gives you. They're giving you the lane to run the ball. Run the ball. He does a great job there. Gets right up. Gets the play from the sideline. Puts pressure on the defense to be ready. Exactly what you want to do here. Now you give Davis the opportunity to, all right, look. We got 3 plays going here. Let's call the first play. Hopefully we get in the end zone with that. But if not, we got to get on the ball. We take this next play call, whatever that's going to be. Get time to regroup. Understand you got under 30 seconds left in this first half. Yeah, these are, as you said, man, both well-coached football teams right here. They're playing so disciplined, so technically sound. They understand the situation. Situational football. This is great.
29 seconds left. First and goal from the 5. Messenger looking into the end zone. Catch is made. Touchdown, Davis. Cash Gates is money.
Cash Gates. How about this route? One, Keller Facer's lined up on him. We know Keller Facer's a very good defender. It's all about patience and timing. The way he sets the corner up, get body position, that basketball body position, to then come inside and come free. Offsides.
We're going to have to do this again. It's offsides. It may change what Davis wants to do with a two-point conversion.
Just decline it.
Dead ball, encroachment, defense. We're going to repeat first.
They have a timeout if they want to go for two.
Nah, you got to kick it. Got to kick it here. Because they'll kick their butt if they don't convert. They'll kick themselves if they don't convert.
They're going to call timeout.
I'd kick it.
They're going to talk it over at least.
I'm aggressive, coach, if I was coaching, but that's really aggressive.
It is. I'd at least take the timeout to discuss it.
I mean, you go up here, you go up by 10 points going into halftime. You know that Syracuse is going to get the ball coming out. Just take the single point here. I mean, the best you're going to do is be up by 11, which is sixes with 10s in that scenario. Yeah, for me, I'd kick it, but it looks like they're bringing Bessinger back out. They're going to go for it here.
They want every point in this rivalry game with a region championship on the line. Syracuse knows it. They've got their defensive personnel out there.
They're taking the receivers off the field. They're bringing the big bodies in here.
They're going jumbo. I see two all out there.
Yeah, I seen Junie get into that. I don't know what time it is. Heavy right.
Bessinger. Yeah. Great play by Syracuse.
Take the points.
Great play. I totally get what they're doing, but Syracuse makes a great play, gets a stop, gives Syracuse credit.
I mean,
the Titans stop it.
I like the heavy formation, but it's not the tush push.
Yeah.
The tush push is guaranteed. That's bang bang. There, you still have to take the snap, hand the ball off, and here they had pressure coming from the outside. Great job by Bessinger right there. Great route by Cash. Cash money, baby.
He's been money tonight, as he has all season. And the Darts have a 16-7 lead. They're 24 minutes away from an outright region championship.
Turnable.
Makes a cut, gets to the edge. Now we got a penalty.
Yeah, that's a face mask. It's going to be a face mask, 15 yards, so they'll have the ball around the 38, 39-yard line. 17 seconds. Can you try it?
Nice return by Preston
Foul, face mask. Kicking team. 15 from the end of the run. Down.
You got DJ Mays on your team.
I'm taking a shot here, absolutely. You got two of the best receivers in the state. You're down 9 points.
Two timeouts.
On the road in a region championship game. I'm taking a shot or two here.
Yeah.
No question about it. That helps them a ton.
You got 2 timeouts. Utilize them, man.
After the return by Haney, I thought it was going to go backwards, but it goes their way, and now Syracuse has got some opportunity here, although that's incomplete. They do have 2 timeouts left. 13.8 seconds left. Davis is going to bring a little bit of pressure. All the other direct snap it to the running back, number 4, Ethan Larkin. He gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Ash Hayes on the tackle. Three yards to go. It's third down.
It at least puts them in a position to take a shot downfield. They could even get a quick hit here to a receiver and get an even better position.
For the Hail Mary?
Yes. Over the middle.
Get down.
Gotta get down and go. Timeout.
Timeout. Oh, yeah, he's got 2 seconds.
They got it. They got the timeout.
He's got 2 seconds.
Down to the 40.
Coach Wood would be all over the clock right now.
So one time they got one. They'll have one down here.
Yeah, they'll have one
shot.
down.
1 second left on the clock. Ignore the scoreboard here, the hometown scoreboard. There is 1 second
It'll
left
be
on
an
the clock.
untimed down. Is what I call it, an untimed
Yeah,
down. Oh, there we go.
Whatever you want to call it. They put one up there reluctantly. I'm just giving them a hard time.
Oh, yeah.
So many great people here in this Davis press box.
Hey,
do
man.
such a great job.
I love this township.
They
Kaysville
really
is
come
great.
out. The support that they get here.
Oh, yeah.
You go to, let's be honest, you go to some 6A venues and there's just not a lot of juice in the crowd.
Right.
This is this has that hometown.
I had to fight an old lady for a parking spot
Yeah,
getting in here.
it's standing room only here. There's a lot of people here. There's a bunch of people lined up outside the track here as well. So
Well, yeah,
full house tonight.
You know, Layton's close. I still talk about that Layton Davis game last year.
That was fun.
That was amazing.
All right, here we go. One last down for this half. Hopkins steps up. He's got time to heave it down to the end zone. Here we go. It was
Look at Davis.
a little too
DJ
low.
Mays all by himself back here.
Mays is wide open on the left. I'm just not sure.
I know it was the opposite side of the field.
He could have muscled that over there, but it was open.
But for me, that's who I'm looking for anyway.
Yeah.
I'm like, where's DJ?
Yep.
And he was wide open on the back side of that. I mean, if he threw it, it didn't matter. Oh. It's a penalty on. Are we going to be unsportsmanlike on the coach right there? Coming off the field.
Yeah, there's some frustration there. I'm not sure why or what, but Coach Knight is having a heated discussion with the officiating crew, and he's looking for some answers to his questions.
He might have touched the ref. That's what that looks like. We're going to have to get Mariluz down there and go get in that mix, Mariluz.
Hey, well, Coach Knight's settling his differences with these officials. Let's go give some money away. Mariluz Cooks in the end zone with a big, giant check again.
We have some money to give away, Jeremiah. Best part of the night, KSL Sports is streaming tonight's game on the KSL Sports app, the KSL Plus app, and KSLSports.com. Now, as a part of the broadcast, Utah Community Credit Union is proud to present a scholarship to an amazing student from a Utah school. Now, our scholarship winner this week is Gracelyn Mott. Gracelyn is fun and outgoing, and she shows kindness to others by advocating for her fellow students. Now, she also shows motivation and dedication in all that she does. Gracelyn is one of the captains for the Syracuse high school swim team while maintaining a 4.0 GPA and earning enough credits to graduate early. Now, she works hard by taking many AP courses and continuing education classes and has participated in the Chinese immersion program. Gracelyn is an all-around great student and will continue to do amazing things. Gracelyn, I'm so impressed by all the things that you're doing. Captain of the swim team, 4.0 GPA, AP classes. How do you manage it all?
I just really use my time well. I try to get my work done in class, and I just try to have fun and do it all as I can, all the best I can.
Amazing. Now, we were talking a little bit earlier, and you were telling me about some of your plans after you graduate. What is it that you're planning on doing?
Well, I'd really like to go into orthodontist and like the dentist field. I really want to serve at LDS mission, and I'm planning to go to Weber for a year before I can serve a mission.
Amazing. Graceland, not many seniors in high schools have everything planned out so perfectly. So kudos to you. Congratulations on your scholarship. Congratulations to Graceland, and thanks to Utah Community Credit Union for their support of local high school athletes. UCCU, love where you bank. Back to you guys in the booth.
Mary Louise, thank you. Congratulations, Graceland. Make sure you don't lose that big, giant check. I want a big, giant check. That'd be pretty cool. Well, Sly, we'll take a break here. It's halftime. The cheerleaders are taking over here on the field. We'll be back in about 13 minutes with second half action. We'll have halftime stats, a wrap up, and Mary Louise will try to catch up with one of the coaches. We'll be right back with more Game Night Live in about 13 minutes.
If you want to avoid your AC breaking down this summer, the best thing you can do is stay on top of your AC's annual maintenance. But if you do find yourself with an air conditioner blowing hot air, Any Hour Services technicians service all brands, and they can usually get to you pretty quick. Call Any Hour Services or schedule online at anyhour.com. Whether you need maintenance, repair, or replacement, the technicians at Any Hour Services can help you keep your home comfortable all summer long. Call Any Hour Services or schedule online at anyhour.com. No one helps more homeowners than Any Hour Services.
Now time for the Game Night 5.
Yeah, we choose the top 5 plays each week. This is the first time Sly is going to join us to take a look at these. Let's just get to the countdown right now.
All right, here's number 5. Sly, you love a Piesman, right?
Oh, yeah.
What do you think of this play?
Gotta get in the end zone, baby. You get the big boy in the end zone. Great hands, though, to see it. Because, well, one thing, football is so fast, and if you're able to come off the ball and get the tip ball like this right after that, and then get all the way to the end zone, I've been one of those guys one of those times, and it's so exhilarating.
That was Seth Toulson of Sky with the pick 6. All right, Brighton receiver Donovan Wismer. Sly, you gotta love this effort.
Can you tackle the No, you got to keep going. Keep those legs moving. Well, watch his legs on this. It never stops moving, and that's the goal of getting in the end zone. Normally, as a defender, what I do is I try to rip at the ball because that stops the offensive guy's legs. You don't see that there.
Okay, this only made number 3 on the countdown, but it might be my favorite. Granger with the hook and lateral with the offensive lineman.
Oh, man, forget pancakes. Give me the end zone. Oh, yeah, but look at this form right here. They practice this a lot, and this was a great play right there, and nobody was catching him. Big boy was on the move.
Yeah, that was awesome. Landon Figueroa with the pitch and Kofe with the touchdown. All right, one of, if not the best receiver in the state, Luke Livingston. What do you think of those hands?
Oh, yeah. That's coming a thing, right? Ever since Odell Beckham made this one-handed thing, that is just something that everybody practices. Yeah. Even from the junior leagues. I'm sure Sam's coached that at his flag football games.
Hey, number 1, this is outstanding, too. Pleasant Grove's Mekhi Peterson, kind of the juggle toe tap, and it ended up being a big touchdown and a big win.
Yeah, that game right there was everything. And you're going to have plays like this to beat Sky Ridge, and this is just awesome. And, we've seen a couple of these in college football and in the pros this year. These amazing catches are all across the board.
U Conference football registration is open for the 2023 fall tackle football season. This year, we are proud to announce the addition of a girls-only division to play alongside our boys. Team scheduling lines you up against comparable competition, making every snap a valuable life lesson. UC football is safe and fun. Learn the game with confidence. The competition will be fierce and the camaraderie will be second to none. Sign up today at ucfootball.org. That's ucfootball.org.
Here are the top 5 plays performances from last week. Brought to you by Heidemann and Associates.
We want runs. Box Elders Dax Sumko. If it's one-on-one in the hole, it's one-on-none. Gets in the end zone. From running backs, let's go to a wide receiver. Lehigh versus Lone Peak. This is Tyson Greenwood. Catches a little drag route. Watch 2 defenders. No defender step over the top. One got the angle. What? Dives in the end zone for 6.
Absolutely. Fritz coming on you. He drops. He throws. That's complete. That's Greenwood on the crossing pattern. Steps out of a tackle. Greenwood to the end zone. Touchdown, Lehigh.
INTs. Beavers, Baylor, Blackburn. Looking, waiting, breaking. Tips it and takes it away. What a self-tip drop. Down the sideline he goes before he's finally brought down. Beautiful play by Baylor Blackburn.
Sozy with a deep ball on the left side, and now it's going to be caught by Blackburn on the sideline. He's running forward up the right side near the 40, cuts back across the 45-yard line.
How about East High's David Bergstead? Grandpa Fillmore's going to love this. Oh, Bergstead with the pick off the tip. Beautiful play by David Bergstead. Yeah, got some great family lineage through East High School. We've gotten well acquainted with Richfield. Beck, Giblett. Usually we show offensive stats or plays. This is all about defense. Giblett, off the tip drop with the pick and the return. And a big win over Canyon View. Back-to-back weeks, Manti and Canyon View for Richfield.
Jensen surveys, loads up and fires over the middle, and it is deflected and intercepted. The Wildcats get it back. Blocker's out in front, and he steps out at the 50-yard line, 45-yard line. What a great play.
Oh, let's show another defender. Slate Reitz. Reitz it, takes it away. What a diving catch by Slate Reitz.
Back to pass. Pump fakes, steps up, throws over the middle, and that one is intercepted. The Richfield Wildcats get the INT. Back in the turnover game.
Catches. We showed this young man last week. Legend Glasker continues to grow. Legend off the tip from the defender. Legend Glasker. Yes, sir. My other little brother, Grayson Brousseau. Working on the back of the end zone, tipped by the defender. Grayson's there for the 6. He and his brother Jackson, they're good boys.
Neal to the right, throws, end zone, batted up, touchdown! Off the deflection, and Lehigh strikes first.
Timpanogos wideouts have been outstanding. We've shown McCann a bunch. Here is Gabe Graff. Oh, that's beautiful. Trending in the right direction on senior night.
Skyhawks, they're going to throw backside. Oh, what a catch. What a catch by Timpanogos on 3rd and 21. It's Gabe Graff with a first down to the 11.
Yeah, we got to show this man. Luke Livingston on senior night. Got a championship ring being a center fielder and pitcher on the baseball team. Pulls this one in like Louis Bays.
First down, looking end zone, Livingston, and he tipped it to himself. Touchdown, Timpanogos. Luke Livingston can do it all.
How about another two-sport athlete, Mackay Peterson? Oh, that's pretty. So pretty for Pleasant Grove.
2nd and 6 from the 11. Rasmussen, quick shot, looking near side, and he's got it. What a catch! Mackay Peterson, and PG has tied it.
Davis at the buzzer. Owen Talbot gets the touchdown to get Davis within 1 against Farmington. Big rivalry, by the way. And then the 2-point conversion on top. Owen Talbot and Davis gets a big win over Farmington. How about Pleasant Grove? Carson Rasmussen, Bronco Winterton, and PG stunned Skyridge in overtime. We love football. 1 week left in the regular season. We'll see you Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday next week.
Rasmussen back to throw. Fires end zone. Has a man! It's caught! It's caught! Bronco Winterton wins it for the Vikings!
Know any plays that we missed? Hit us up at KSL Sports Rewind or at highschoolrewind@gmail.com.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
All right, we have the best 90 seconds of TV queued up right now.
Here comes Week 9's Game Night Live highlight reel.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
I love my new Blazer. It's cute and comfortable, very quiet, and drives really good in any weather condition. My experience buying it here at John Watson Chevrolet was super awesome. Everyone was really friendly. I didn't feel a ton of pressure, and they helped me get the exact Blazer that I wanted. Definitely a 5-star experience.
John Watson Chevrolet, your 5-star Chevy dealer.
I would give them 6 or 7 stars if I could.
Feeling hurt? Uncomfortable standing, walking, or running? Salt Lake Running Company offers free custom shoe fittings. With an assortment of functional footwear and inserts, we've got solutions to help you have your best workout, work day, or work escape. For over 25 years, SLRC's award-winning customer service has helped people find the perfect personalized fit that keeps them comfortably moving. Visit us at one of our locations along the Wasatch Front or shop online at slrc.com today.
From Commercial to Recreational Truck Accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land.
For over 25 years, Salt Lake Running Company has helped people of all ages and levels find the gear they need to start their fitness journey.
From a free custom shoe fit analysis to a premium assortment of footwear and workout essentials,
SLRC is a top 10 run shop in America.
Locally owned, locally operated, with locations along the Wasatch Front.
SLRC is there to help you gear up and get out. Visit a store near you.
Or shop online at slrc.com.
Welcome back to Davis High School. Friday Night Lights, Week 10. The region title on the line in Region 1. Right now, the Davis Darts lead Syracuse 16-7. At the half, slide first half was everything we wanted. I mean, Davis obviously had the edge, but Syracuse, they're gonna look at those turnovers as a big deal in that first half. Let's go down to Mary Louise Cook, who's standing by with Coach Peary.
Coach, you got off to the early start. What is going to be key to maintaining this heading in now to the second half?
I just challenged the boys at halftime. I said, hey, let's just finish this thing. Execution's huge. Turnovers was big. And I just told our guys, hey, man, we've competed since January. Why let off now? They looked me in the eye again and said, Coach, we got you.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Yeah, you bet.
Back to you guys.
There you go. They sense it. That's really good stuff. We'll see if they got him here in the second half. They'll have a chance to prove it.
Oh, man, I ran into Coach Perry. I ran into Coach Perry at halftime, and he's like, "God, thanks for here." But the look in his eyes, he was intense.
Yeah.
He wants this game, so I know that's why you have to have the head man in charge, because his energy radiates through the team. So if he's intense like that, you can bet that the team is intense like that. So I can't wait to see the second half. But Davis is locked in. They understand that this is not going to be a game that's going to be over here in this first quarter. They're going to have to fight all the way to the end, because Syracuse is a very good team. But I think they really wanted this game.
Some interesting halftime stats, thanks to Curtis Pettengill for the info. Davis has outgained Syracuse 218 to 131 in that first half. They did have 9 more plays they were able to run. The glaring stat, obviously, Sly, is the turnovers.
Yes.
2 interceptions for Davis that ended Syracuse drives. The first one ended up leading into a touchdown. So, Traden Bessinger, 17 of 22 for 168 yards and a touchdown. Very efficient. Jake Hopkins, 8 of 12 with the 2 interceptions and the touchdown in the first half.
Yeah, Bessinger's averaging 240 yards a game right now. He's well on his way, doing a tremendous job with making great decisions, right? Absolutely love what he's being able to do tonight. I mean, there was a penalty at the end of the first half, so they got the ball all the way up already in Syracuse territory. You could go onside kick here and still be great. You can go sky kick, make it really, really difficult for them to catch it. There's a lot of different options that you can do here.
Squib kick, they're going to try to recover it.
The ball popped out.
Who's got it? Syracuse has the ball. That was a little dicey for the Titans. and an awesome opportunity for Davis. They did the right thing by trying to make that happen.
You can do it. It doesn't hurt
Taking
you.
advantage of that penalty. And it almost came up big.
Yes.
But Syracuse offense will get the ball first here. DJ Mays with a big first half, 5 catches, 74 yards, and that touchdown. Catch is made. He's going to work his way all the way to the sticks.
It's a physical play tonight. I absolutely love it.
Sean Blanton with the catch.
Sean Blanton, who does a little bit of everything for this football team. Him and DJ Mays share the stardom on this offense. Good balance on this football team.
The runner swallowed up. No first down there. Maybe a yard. Jordan Tallow with the tackle.
3 yards to go. It's 3rd down.
Third down and 3 from the 39. Hopkins, catch is made. Blanton with the catch. Sean Blanton off to a good start here in the second half.
Well, I like the up-tempo, but even more so the quick passing games. There's a lot of different routes you can run in the quick passing game, from the hitches to the option hitches to the bubbles to, as you've seen on that very first play with Blanton, the smoke screens. A lot of things you can do with getting the ball out quick. Tunnel screen here to DJ Mays.
DJ Mays with the catch. Nice block. Trying to get to the edge. Gets past the 40-yard line. They're going to mark him right near the 40.
First down, but this is no-huddle offense, man. You're keeping the defense on their toes. Even if you don't go quick at the snap, the defense has to be ready because they don't know when you're going to hike the ball. Really big fan of the no-huddle offense, especially with the caliber of athletes that they have here at this on Syracuse football team. They can do it all.
Handoff. Patiently running. Down to the 36-yard line is Kobe Bennett. Again, tempo for Syracuse. They've really turned up the tempo here in the second half, and it's been very effective so far. They're into a rhythm on this drive. Quick pass, Hopkins to Mays. Mays fighting for more yards, but he's going to come up short of the marker. It will be a very manageable 3rd down and 3.
Substitution here.
3 yards to go. It's third down.
You see, they don't do what college does and take advantage of the substitution.
Syracuse is going to reset. Mays goes back to the outside position.
I see something.
Now some motion. Hopkins beats the rush. They brought the heat and forced a quick pass, and it's incomplete. Hopkins, the intended receiver.
A good drive, but this is where your defense steps up. Third down, fourth down. This is where you make your money. Great job. I mean, this is where the defense, you can fake blitz, right? You've been bringing pressure on these tough downs right here. I would bluff the heck out of this down right here, act like I'm blitzing, and then drop out into like a cover 8 defense.
4th and 3. Hopkins, catch is dropped. The pass was dropped, and Davis will take over on downs.
Nick Johnson, who came up with a big interception in the first half, comes up with the punching the ball out from DJ Mays right there. Aggressive defense. Great play right here. Great call. I mean, the sprint option. Those are always good to get 3 to 4 yards. It was there, but even better defense.
The first and 10 for the Darts will start at their 33-yard line.
So credit Nick Johnson for jarring the ball loose. And now the Davis offense takes over with a 16-7 lead.
Pedal on the metal here. Don't take it easy. Stay aggressive. Great hands.
Didn't get much. They're going to mark him at the 42. This Syracuse defense is being tested once again.
Carter Child on the stop for the Titans.
Carter Child with his 9th tackle of the game.
Second and 6.
Very busy.
Bessinger, catch is made to the 40. Gates with the catch. And now they have a 3rd and short. Be about 3 yards.
Brings up the 3rd down, 3rd and 3 for the Darts.
Defense is coming up big. You're at a big 3rd down here, about 3rd down and 3.5, 4 yards here. You can open up your playbook on defense as well. You can bring pressure, which I think it looks like they are here. Nope.
Bessinger catch is made. Frazier with the catch. Easton Frazier moves the chains. 1st and 10 for the 45.
It's got to feel good for Easton Frazier. He kind of dropped that big 4th down earlier in the first half, but gets that play right there, moves the sticks.
Talbot on the carry. Cuts it up.
Big cut.
Nice gain of about 7 yards, maybe 6. They're going to give him 6. So it'll be 2nd down and 4.
Great cut.
Hayden Martin on the stop for the Titans.
Brighton Pierce checks in here. This is about at the 50-yard line here. This is where you want to do like your trick plays. In 2nd down, controlled down here, you'll do your trick plays. You can do a flea flicker here. I know he started the game with a hook and ladder, but here you're going to do, it's going to go empty here. You might, Cash Gates at quarterback. Yep, this is where your trick plays come in. So you go Wildcat right here.
Oh, we've got a false start.
Penalty marker on the field.
False start. Offense, 63. 2nd down.
Coach Perry's right now. It's like,
But you know what? You still have that in your bag. We don't know what they were going to do.
You do.
So that's good. You know, here they got Brighton Pierce in the game. I'd run a screen here. I'd run a running back screen here.
After the penalty, it's going to be 2nd down and 9 from the 46, their own 46. And that clock's melting. We're down to 7 minutes here in the 3rd quarter.
Gotta go.
Bessinger, plenty of time. You called it, Sly. He didn't get anything. That Syracuse defense coming up big.
Oh, they were all over that.
Mariner Richards with the tackle.
So they tried to hit the quick screen right there. But he outran his blockers. There was nobody out there blocking for him. If you're going to run the screen, you got to let the blockers set up. That just wasn't executed properly. Didn't have enough patience. With the screen game, you got to have patience. But now it's a big, big third down here.
3rd and 10. Bessinger has to get out of the pocket.
That's where his left goal.
He's going to throw against his body. The catch is made at the 40.
Tyson Baggett.
First down, Davis. Tyson Baggett moves the chains.
Great job right there. Again, I am just loving Bessinger this game. His decision-making, rolling out to his left, delivering the football like that. Just a sophomore. This is a talented quarterback.
Bessinger going to take a shot. No, he's going to go down. They're all over him.
Way to bring the pressure right there. That's kind of hard to see at the snap. You know, that's one of those where you just got to take the sack. But great job of not forcing the ball, trying to do anything crazy. But great pressure by Syracuse coming in there and getting the big-time sack.
Riggin Hamblin and Hoyt Pula finished it off. So Hamblin and Pula combine on that effort. And now Davis is going to take a big loss on that play. 8 yards lost on the sack. Huge play for the Syracuse defense. And now they're going to bring pressure. Bessinger, catch is made. Breaking tackles down near the 35-yard line. Dash Gates, what an effort. So that erases some of the pain from that sack for Davis.
Now Davis is going tempo. Let me see what we got here. Big third down.
3rd and 6. Incomplete. Great defensive play.
Yes.
The breakup from number 23, Jaden Harry.
And honestly, if I was a cornerback and it's 3rd and 5, 4th and manageable, whatever that is, and I'm guarding Bodie Sparrow, I know the ball's coming to me. Bodie Sparrow's a big-time target, especially on 3rd down. This needs to be a little bit more outside with the throw. But that is a great defensive play right there and getting off the football field. We defense all the way to the end now. We got 2 points to start this half.
This is exactly what we expected tonight. 2 great defenses.
Great low kick.
Bessinger with the punt. Can they keep it inside the... Nope, they cannot.
Oh, good try.
That's going to be a touchback. Not the result Davis wanted. The net on that's going to be about 16 yards. So Syracuse will get the ball at their own 20-yard line to start this drive. Down 9, plenty of time for the Titans. But it's been tough sledding against this Davis defense. Wildcat. Kobe with a great effort there. Kobe Bennett takes the direct snap, gets about 6 yards.
Pickup, man. You can pick up 7 to 8 yards on 1st down. That's what you want.
Jordan Talla makes the tackle. 2nd down and 4. Bennett again. Big hole. 1st down and more. He's all the way up to the 33-yard line. That's a 1st down. Bennett quietly having a good night.
Yeah, I mean, you got to take what you can get, but this offensive line is doing a really good job of blocking up front. You know, with these talented receivers, you spread them out on the outside, and you can really take advantage of the 6-7 man boxes.
1st and 10 from the 33. Hopkins. Mays with the catch. Spinning away from defenders. He's finally going to be wrapped up, but not before he crosses the 40-yard line. That's a gain of about 7 on 1st down. So a well-executed bubble screen.
Good job. I love the yak yards. Yards after contact and the yards after catch in this football game. Both sides of the ball, they're doing a really good job of keeping their feet, but not just going side to side. They're going north and south.
Bennett's got a 1st down. So Syracuse finding a rhythm on this drive.
Yeah, this no huddle keeping this defense on their toes. Doing a really good job.
I said plenty of time, but they got to start feeling a little bit of anxiety. Down 9. They'd really like to have points on this drive to make themselves feel a little better. Hit made, tackle made. Number 7 on the Darts defense is Carter Dorius. Their outside linebacker comes up and makes the stop. He's had a great season as Dorius.
Yes.
Second down and 8. Pressure coming. Hopkins steps up and avoids it. Over the top. Catch is made at the 30. Takes a turn and gets out of bounds. Rhett Thompson, wide open, makes the catch. And the Titans are in Davis territory.
Great job by Hopkins at that. Finding the open receiver, not panicking in the pockets. Gets out. Touch pass to the sideline. Big time pickup right there. They're right in red zone here.
We're under 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Direct snap again. Ooh, he's bouncing around inside there, getting some yardage. Is Ethan Larkin. A decent direct snap play.
8 yards, decent, that's great.
That's outstanding.
Right up the middle, 8 yards. Doing a great job, good balance, right? We're getting run, we're getting pass. You know these dynamic receivers in here. Of course, both of them, 850 yards plus on the season. So they are a threat. You get a lot of attention from the defense, but you're running the ball extremely effectively. As we said, this very technically sound teams here. Both of these offensive lines are doing a great job in the running game. Now they're going empty. Let's see what they do.
Trips left. Hopkins going to go right. Avoids the sack. Throws it. Catch is made. Blanton with the catch. Nice effort.
Great job.
That's going to move the chains.
Great job avoiding the sack right there.
He was in big trouble, and he got out of it.
Free hitter. That's why when you come on that blitz, it's so hard, but you have to look at the waist. Don't look at his eyes or shoulders. You got to do basketball defense right there. Look straight at the waist and go straight through it. And with your peripherals, you got to make sure you didn't release the ball.
That was not an easy throw on the run. Hopkins now under
center.
Fumble. The ball is loose. It's always trouble when a quarterback center exchange goes from the shotgun to under center, and we just saw that right there. That is not an easy transition. They tried to go under center, and it was almost a disaster.
Yeah, he was running out of there before he got the ball.
Cost him a couple yards. Now it's second down and 12 or 13. Hopkins looking to go out in the end of the end zone. Blanton, what an effort. Incomplete. Could not hold on.
Oh, did he get that foot down? Oh, no.
He didn't hold on to it either. He didn't complete the catch.
Great.
Wouldn't have counted if he had caught it.
Yeah.
Did not get a foot down.
Good defense right there. He had 2 defenders in there. Really, really tight window. But great job by the corner at forcing him out of bounds as well. You got to push him, that old Calvin Johnson rule, right? Make sure he controls it all the way to the ground, but making sure he doesn't get any feet in bounds.
I'm not sure. They looked like they were going into timeout. They are not, so we'll keep it here. It is third down.
44.
Looks like there's a clock issue here.
47.
They're going to fix the clock. The clock was running it. Took a few seconds off, so they're back up to 47 seconds here in the third quarter. Incomplete pass, so the clock stopped.
Yeah, you see how dangerous these receivers are. They always got a man up and a guy over the top every single time, under route.
Hopkins to Blanton. Blanton's trying to get to the sticks. He's short.
Great play call. That's like a designed wide receiver tunnel screen from the opposite side right there. How direct he went, the setup here, look right, but throw directly in there. Those receivers were blocking the whole time. Nobody was running a route except Blanton right there. That's a huge pickup. Now it's 4th and short. What do? You got to kick the field goal or what?
They're going for it.
Yeah.
Blanton gets it within 2.
Watch the direct snap right here.
Mays in motion. Now they're going to reset. 10 seconds on the play clock.
5, 4.
The quarter's going to end. They're not going to run the play.
That's a big decision right here. You got to kick the field. You're only down 9.
Now they get to talk it over without having to use the timeout. Perfect timing.
I'd kick the field goal. This is going to be a one-possession game at the end.
You've got to get that anyway, right? I absolutely agree with you. Let's find out what Syracuse decides.
Spoke to Coach Perry, and I asked him about what it was going to be like having Trayden Bessinger in the starting QB role as a sophomore, and he told me 2 things that really stuck out. He said that there wasn't going to be a drop-off, and he said that he's special. Now 8-1 on the season and undefeated in region play to this point. I had the opportunity to chat with them earlier this week about what it's been like for Trayden being in that role as a sophomore.
I think that it's just my team like welcoming me in, like a good team to come into as a sophomore, and just staying confident with your game and not getting behind, I guess.
He rises to the call every time. We knew he had something special with him. That's why we pulled him up early last year, and he's done nothing but deliver. I always tell him before the game, there's no stage too big, and he knows that, and he's poised, he's got moxie, and we love him around here. He does a great job, and even more so, a bigger leader than he is a player right now at the sophomore level, and so we know we're fortunate to have him.
Definitely special to see the season that he's had as a sophomore starting quarterback and what he'll continue to do. Back to you guys.
Syracuse will kick the field goal. The kick is up. It is good, and that is a huge field goal.
Yes.
No easy task there with a lot of nerves. Syracuse had to have that, Sly.
We talked about this in the first half on that extra point and going for it for 2 or kicking that extra point. In a game like this, it's going to be tight. It's going to be decided by 1 point or less. So that 2-point conversion in that first half is going to come up money here as far as decision-making here in this 4th quarter. But you're down by 6. You score 1 touchdown or even 2 field goals. The game is either tied, and with an extra point, you have the victory. If Davis loses 17-16, this is going to be brutal.
Yeah, right.
But, yeah, this is a very good decision by Syracuse at kicking the field goal here. You stay active. Your defense has been playing extremely well against this potent Davis offense. So, leave it up to your players. Don't shortchange them. Let them go out there and win this football game for you.
Rhett Thompson with the kick. The receiver also handles their kicking duties. He adds 3 points to the scoreboard, and Sly, this is exactly what we wanted. We got a 1-score game in the 4th quarter of a region championship game. Thompson will kick off. Got a lot of leg into that. It is a returnable kick. And the Syracuse special teams does their job.
Good job, good coverage.
They wrap up Morrison that time. Morrison's had some really nice returns, too, in fact, that put Davis with great field position. But that time they wrapped him up early. And the darts will start at the 22-yard line. Now we got another clock issue. They let a little extra time run off the clock there. We'll get that fixed and get back to the action. Here we go. The Darts start at their own 21. Bessinger, a clean night tonight. No interceptions. Davis has no turnovers. Catch is made. Gates wrapped up after the catch. They're going to give him about 6 yards.
There's some serious trust right there. One, the hitch route is very hard to do right there. You got literally ISO, but you're being double teamed with the outside linebacker or down safety over here. And a real, like, honestly, you want to audible out of that and make sure that he goes deep. Run a post route, a skinny post, or go route on that because you have no high safety over there. Same thing here. But they stick with the hitch, and Bodie is just sure-handed.
Bessinger in trouble. He's going down.
Decline it. Holding, too.
Terrific pursuit. Riggin Hamblin takes down Bessinger.
Great pass rush.
59 Black. That penalty is declined. Second down.
Obviously take the result of the sack.
It's got to be third down. Yeah, that's got to be third down right there. But you got to get rid of it right there. But great pass rush coming off the edge right there. He's having himself a game.
That is third down. It's third down and 17. With the declined penalty, that down counts. So Davis in a little trouble here. Backed up to the 17. Sorry, the 14-yard line. It's third and 17. Bessinger with trips to his right. He's going to take a shot deep. Catch is made! First down Darts! Bodie Sparrow! Another big game.
Oh, I thought that was Cash.
He's well over 100 yards today.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. About 7 catches, 122 yards now. Bodie Sparrow, man. Talented. As I said, no way this guy's 15 years old. Look at him. The route he runs is great. Then he just goes up and gets it. He doesn't allow the ball to come down. You know, I got a safety over the top. I got a guy trailing me. Go up and get that football. He does that a great job right there.
Talbot on the carry. Sparrow now with 121 yards of receiving tonight. That gain was 34 yards. On 3rd and 17, the sophomore to the freshman, they are ready for the big time.
Yeah, I mean, that tandem's going to be good for a few years.
Oh, boy, yeah. They're going to set a school record for a quarterback wide receiver duo here in 3 years.
Great blitz pick
Messenger going over the top. Cash Gates has it inside the 30.
They're looking like Syracuse.
Yeah.
Syracuse 2 receivers, Cash Gates, and now Bodie Sparrow are looking at for Davis, right? Like you go one side, then you go to the other. There's just talent. Bessinger's just blessed
what a
right
play
now.
by the sophomore quarterback.
Right.
The pump fake looks him off and throws a dart right into a tight spot.
Got to give love to that blitz pickup.
Yeah.
That was great blitz pickup. The 2 running backs there stepped up, gave a clean pocket to deliver that football. And then make it happen, Cash Money.
We're under 9 minutes. Gates. This is technically a pass. He's tackled at the 23, 24-yard line.
Keep that completion percentage up there, Bessinger. Yeah, you just get the ball into your guys' hands. Just watch them work. That's a 5-6 yard pickup right there when Syracuse does a great job of flattening out the offense, cutting off north and south, and Cash Gates just makes it happen.
Bad snap. Bessinger's got it, though. Broken play. Bessinger's going to step up and run. He's got the sticks. He's got a first down. Great effort by the quarterback to pick up the first down on a broken play.
He doesn't slide, does he?
No.
It's a quarterback that likes the contact. I love it. He took a big hit in that first half and got right up like it was nothing. You can see him. He doesn't care about that. I like to see that right there. And as Coach Perry said in that segment, He's a leader as a sophomore. He's leading this football team and providing energy to this offense every play.
Clock is running. We're under 8 minutes. Bessinger, 1st and 10. Hand off to Talbot. They got him. They got him right at the 15-yard line. They might give him a yard to the 14.
It's a great offense right now. They're bleeding this clock. It's a great drive right here.
Yeah, that's key. Whether they get a field goal or a touchdown here, the clock is becoming a big story here. Yeah. It is melting.
If they come away with points, they make it a 2-score game. 9 points, a field goal. And then, of course, 13 is a touchdown.
Bessinger. Catch is made, quickly tackled. Clock will run. Sparrow with the catch. He's close to 10 catches tonight.
He's going to have double-digit catches, triple-digit yards. Great route. Oh, God. Great route.
Yep.
Bessinger had to put that ball up high because of the underneath safety right there, but you just got that communication. You just know that your receiver, you got to put it in his catch radius and he's going to come down with it. Great, great chemistry between those two. Gotta go.
3rd and 5. Bessinger. Catch is made. Makes a move. Tackled inside the 5. That's a 1st down.
Great blitz pickup. Coach Perry's doing a great job of calling max protection when he needs to. And then, of course, great route on the China right there by Cash Gates. Slants inside, comes back outside.
We're under 6 minutes. Davis taking their time. It'll be 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. Talbot makes a cut into the end zone for the touchdown. Owen Talbot, just like he did last week, gets into the end zone with a massive touchdown for the Darts.
Talbot's 2nd touchdown this evening. This is, man, both of these teams are, they're going to go for 2.
Try to make it 24-10.
Now I like
this
going.
Makes sense.
I like going for 2 here.
Yes.
This does make sense.
So Davis will go for the 2-point conversion. Bessinger. Incomplete.
Bessinger, he's got to grow a little bit there. I mean, for me, you have to see it. You only need 2 yards on the 2-point conversion. You had Tyson Baguette. The guy guarding him is 8 yards in the end zone. Just tell Tyson Baguette to literally spot up and hot route touchdown right there. Great job driving down the football field. 1, you get into the end zone. But 2, you take a lot of time off the clock. You took at least 4 to 5 minutes off the clock with that drive. Great job, great execution. In fact, no, you did more than that because they kicked the field goal right at the start of the 4th quarter.
They did.
And so you take almost 6.5 minutes off the clock right there. That is a great drive. Now it's a 2-score game, so Syracuse has to score quick and either they got 3 timeouts, so they got to try to get a quick 3-and-out after that and get the ball back. But, yeah, so look for Syracuse to be really, really aggressive here on this drive. I'm talking about taking chunks to DJ Mays and Sean Blatt. Really spreading the ball out, increasing that tempo on offense. Great kick.
It's a returnable kick. Not much there. The Davis defense or special teams unit does a good job.
Great coverage. Cut it off his north and south track. Make sure he doesn't get to his blockers. That was a great kick, right? Great hang time.
Yeah.
Right at the end zone line. Fortunately, it was away from his blocking, so that was just a very, very good kick and allowed the coverage to get down there because, you know, a touchback is the ball at the 20 and they get the ball at the 15. So that's even better.
5, 2,
Another clock issue here. We'll put a little more time on the clock.
Davis wants this title, man. No, we got to run this time.
They can't run this clock out fast enough.
Right.
Syracuse has issue with that. This offense can score quick. They've come from behind. They're down 2 scores, but they got 5:25. But they got to get going quick. They got to score quick. Hopkins. Nice catch. Made by Blanton, one hand, and then pulls it in. He's going to move the chains.
Gets out of bounds. Great extra effort right here by Blanton on the under route. Keeps going, but fights even after this to keep going upfield as he's going out of bounds.
Veteran play right there.
Yes.
Stops the clock at 5:14. Hopkins.
He's got to go deep.
Steps into the pocket. Now he's got to run. He's got room to run. He's going to get out of bounds.
Great job.
Past the 45. Actually, they'll mark him right at the 45-yard line.
And got all that and only took 8 seconds off the clock. Great run. Great blocking downfield. Stops the clock.
Important to note that both teams still have all 3 timeouts.
Yes.
Hopkins has got to leave the pocket. Catch is made. Nice work by Hopkins. Rolling out and hitting Mays for the catch. Not a first down, but close. He does get out of bounds. That's probably more important at this point for Syracuse.
6-second play, 8 yards.
They are doing a great job here. It feels like a 2-minute drill with 5 minutes left. They're doing great. Hopkins.
Oh!
That's trouble.
Oh, yeah, the defender had that. He read that route really well.
Yeah, Blanton had to become a defensive back there.
Stops the clock nonetheless.
That took 11 seconds.
I don't know how, but hey. Oh, good. Nobody saw it.
All right, play comes in for Syracuse. Plenty of time on the play clock, still 15 seconds. Second down. They got third down, actually.
Yeah,
third down.
Clock issues. Why is the clock going?
Well, they're going to have to fix this again.
Yeah. Clock should not be rolling.
Four. Nine.
Yeah, the clock was not supposed to run there.
Well, I don't know how I got there under 4:49, but yeah, it wasn't supposed to run on the snap, so that works.
We'll reset. Third down. Hopkins.
Oh, great, gosh.
Screen. We got a penalty on Davis.
Oh.
A roughing the passer. Fans are not going to love this, but it happened.
Dude, black. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
That was huge for Syracuse. They were in trouble there. That play did not go how they wanted.
Incomplete, got great pressure. Jordan Tola, though, look at this pressure. He's right there. He's got to pull up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a penalty. That's huge. One, it stops the clock, right? But two, he get all the way down to the Davis 32-yard line here. You can literally get a touchdown on this one throw. We're going 4 strong here. So watch the screen and go here.
Blanton with the catch.
Holding.
He's going to get out of bounds.
Nope, not going to call it.
I can see the coaches on the Davis sideline wanted that call that you saw.
Yeah.
They're not going to get it. Blanton gets out of bounds.
Because that's what Davis wants to do. Davis doesn't want him to go out of bounds here. But I'll
tell you what, Syracuse has done a terrific job on this drive, moving down the field and conserving clock without having to use timeouts. Hopkins, another quick throw outside. Mays, out of bounds.
telling you, they're getting away with some holding calls here. I think they're going to have to call one of these. Because, one, the defense is doing a great job of recognizing these quick hitches. But they got to keep them in bounds. So whatever, even if they miss the tackle, they want the receiver to go back inside. But they're being held and not able to get out there. So they're going to call one of these soon.
Hopkins. Oh. That was almost intercepted. They are fortunate it wasn't picked. Nick Johnson
again
was close.
This is a huge, huge fourth down. Yes.
4th and 7.
Yes, Syracuse got all their timeouts. But you don't want to give Davis the ball back. They're doing a great job with the 2-minute offense. They get 2 first downs on their drive, and this game is over.
Here we go, 4th and 7 for the 29. Hopkins has time.
Deep.
Over the middle.
Oh, he dropped it.
Incomplete.
It's exactly what you wanted. You got what you wanted. The middle opened like the part C. It's DJ Mays right over the middle. He drops the ball in a dime. It goes through his hands. He's got to catch that.
Oh.
Great tackle, first of all. This is great technique. This is what I would teach. Look at the tackle by Nick Johnson right here. He squeezes DJ Mays, so when he comes down, he's not able to bring the ball in, but also loses wind. One, the ball was in DJ Mays' hands. He's got to come down with that. But great defense and recovery right there. That's what you wanted. If you're Syracuse, that's what you want. And they just weren't able to complete that.
So now Davis, with a 2-score lead, will try to milk this clock and get ready for their trophy presentation. Talbot. Chewing up grass and chewing up clock. Clock will run. Tell you what, Sly, Bessinger has been awesome tonight. No turnovers for Davis, which, if you're looking for a reason why this game swayed their way, I think those 2 turnovers are huge.
I mean, yeah, but sometimes you still get turnovers and still play well. Yes, no turnovers. For me, it's just the decision-making that he's making. On his throws for one, he knows, like, on that one we saw with Bodie Sparrow on the sideline, you had the safety under, you had to throw it a little high. Still a great completion. It was indicated radius of Bodie. But even when everybody's covered, they do drop 8 and back. He pulls the ball down and runs it himself. The decision-making on Bessinger's part has been absolutely elite tonight and a pleasure to watch. It's awesome. Still got to put pressure on him.
Talbot. Ooh, boy. Got a late flag. It's a hold.
Can pull. 10 yards. First. 7-4. 7-4.
This crowd's letting the ref hear it. They didn't like that.
They wanted a personal foul penalty. They're not getting it. It's going to go the other way.
I don't know if they could get helmet to helmet.
Syracuse is going to start using their timeouts.
Yeah, which is smart on their part because Davis is pushing themselves back. But, I mean, even if I was Davis, keep running the football. Make sure Syracuse has no timeouts. They need 2 scores in order to get the thing back. So I would just run power over multiple times here. Just run your running game here. I wouldn't even throw the ball. Make them use all their timeouts. Still first down, or second down here.
Over there for $4. Both the north and south end zones. $1.
So they called holding, but they didn't move the ball.
Let's help raise some money.
That's yeah, what's
It'll be 2nd and 10.
Did they pick up the flag?
Who knows?
Talbot. Coach Knight's going to take another timeout. Let's take one as well with 2:52 remaining. Davis with a 22-10 lead. We'll be right back.
Salt Lake Running Company is inspiring our community to move with purpose, embrace adventure, and consciously connect to their bodies. Exercise is essential now more than ever. Take control of the chaos and make time for you. From the gym to the trail, SLRC can help you find the focus to define your finish line. Visit any of our locations along the Wasatch Front or shop online at slrc.com.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs. Just complete an application on your phone or computer or stop by any branch.
They must wake up. Yeah. Welcome back to Davis High School, 22-10. Davis leads Syracuse. The Darts trying to milk the clock. Syracuse trying to get a stop here, get the ball back. Bessinger, Talbot, swallowed right up. So Syracuse will get the ball back, and they take their final timeout. So with 2:49 to play, the Titans will get the ball back. They'll hope to drive down and score and then try an onside kick. But at least they're giving themselves a chance. Davis could not run the clock out as they had hoped.
But, you know, Syracuse has no timeouts. So they did win that battle, which is what you want. You know, it's extremely, well, one, your defense is playing extremely well all game, right? Against these two talented receivers, those talented receivers are under their normal numbers, made it extremely hard for them to get anything in this game. So even them driving down the field is going to take some time here. Say they get in the end zone, it might only be 40 seconds left on the clock. They got to actually get an onside kick and then still drive 60 yards down the field to make it happen. So Davis still did what they need to do by having Syracuse waste those timeouts.
A big punt return would make things a lot more easy for Syracuse. Let's see what they can do. Bessinger's kick is not great.
No.
And it goes out of bounds at the 42-yard line. So Syracuse will start with great field position. But that's less concerning than the clock, for sure.
Not the time you wanted to have a bad kick. How do you even kick it to him and have him run around for a little bit to waste some more time?
Let's see what Syracuse can do.
You got the 3 safety system here, so they're looking for anything deep.
They are giving them some cushion. 3 safeties. Catch is made in the zone.
Keep him in bounds.
They're going to have to move quick. 2nd down and 5. Hopkins over the middle again. Blanton with the catch. That is a 1st down. That'll stop the clock while they move the markers. Syracuse will try to get in position while they do that, so they're ready to go.
Winding the clock now.
Coming up on 2 minutes to play. Hopkins going to take a shot over the middle. Too much on it. Too much gas, 2nd down.
Wondering what play call you do here. Essentially, of course, you got to go for it on 4th down. So do you take a shot here on 2nd down?
Hopkins, screen pass. Missed it. Incomplete.
That sucks because it was there.
It does stop the clock at 1:58. But now they're facing 3rd and 10.
I'll tell you what. Jordan Toller. Oh, he is a beast to watch. Just watch him on this down. He applies so much pressure off the edge. He's totally controlling this offensive line wherever he goes, making Hopkins get the ball out quick. Jordan Tola is definitely, for me, a Division I football player. He is, just watch the pressure he provides here on just this down, just by himself.
They're going to throw a flag. They ran out of time.
5-yard penalty. Third down.
Years ago, it's third down.
Hopkins. Nothing's there. Nothing's open. Ooh. Big hit laid out there. Woo. Sean Blanton took a shot.
Cash Gates has been doing it on both sides of the football tonight. But it's very hard to throw back across your middle.
Oh, yeah. Right in the ribs.
Yeah, that does not feel good, folks. Oh, yeah.
Another thing I need to note here, Sly, is DJ Mays was injured on that incomplete pass on fourth down. He is not in the game.
He hasn't been
and
on this drive.
And now Blanton's out.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry, Blanton's coming in here. Blanton is going to remain in the game. How tough is Sean Blanton?
Yeah, he took a shot on there.
Fourth down, Hopkins. Incomplete. That's a wrap.
That is game.
Now it's just a matter of time. The Davis Darts with a 12-point lead and 1:44 remaining.
Victory formation. Take 3 knees. This game's over with.
You listening, Coach Cristobal? You listening?
Oh my gosh. No, let's run it. We're up by 12.
Even in high school, they know better.
Oh my gosh.
All right, 1:44 to go. Syracuse has no timeouts. They're going to need to do a little bit of math in their head to see what they have to do. They might have to run a play or two.
Nah, they should just take 3. 3 knees would be good.
"24-second play clock.
He doesn't start at 40 after the first play?
We will find out here shortly.
I think he does. Sure. We gotta hike the football. Go.
They are going to go victory formation. And it does reset at 40.
Yeah, so they're good. Just take 3 knees and you're out.
This game is going to be over. Well, for Syracuse, it's a good football team.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be 7-3 heading into the postseason. The concern now is the health of your star receivers. Blanton got shook up there. DJ Mays, I'm not going to speculate on what his injury is, but he did not return.
Yeah, he just took a serious blow. He'll be back.
So they'll likely have a bye week, as all but 4 teams in 6A will. So they'll have a week to get rested up, get healthy, and get ready for the postseason. Now for the Davis Darts. This is a big win for them. It's going to boost their RPI. And they're going to celebrate an outright region title.
Rightfully so. Well-deserved. Even the game they lost against Lehigh, man. You know, it was the first game of the year. They had to work through a lot of kinks, but they looked good.
They led at the half.
Yeah, they looked good. And, of course, Devon Eka just took over in that game. But Region 1 champs.
That's a wrap. The Davis Darts are outright Region 1 champions. Picked to finish 5th in the preseason. They proved a lot of doubters wrong, just not tonight, but all season long. And now the Darts will forever have a championship.
Terrific game. Terrific game. My game ball is a tie between Cash Gates and Traden Bessinger. Messenger, just an epic game from the quarterback position. Decision-making, throws, keeping your receivers clean, just executing the game plan, extremely well. And then Cash Gates, offensively and defensively, he was all over the field. We got the interception up there in the very first quarter on Syracuse' first possession. And then, on offense, 2 touchdowns from the receiver position, all over the place. Bodie Sparrow, over 120, 130 yards. Just a terrific game all the way across the board.
Let's go down the field. Mariluz Cook has Trayden Messenger. And a party going on down there.
Trayden, my goodness, outright Region 1 champions. What did it take to get to this point?
Oh, that's just hard work and dedication. That's good coaching right there. Executing the plan. Oh my gosh, that was awesome.
How are you feeling right now?
On top. On top, We came into this game and we knew it was going to be a dogfight. That's a dang good team right there.
Now, you led this team to a 9-1 regular season record, undefeated in region play as a sophomore. We talked about the trust that you've earned from your teammates. What does it mean to you, just knowing that you were able to accomplish this as a sophomore?
It's awesome. I never thought that I'd be playing as a sophomore. And, it's amazing just knowing that I came into this team and they just fit me in so well and they just played with me.
Amazing. Congratulations to you, Trayden.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Mariluz, thank you. Wow, a sophomore quarterback doing what he did this season. Really impressive. We've got a celebration going on over here at the sideline, spilling into the sands. They've got a trophy that we're going to see here shortly. We'll stick around for the trophy presentation. Look, they won a state championship, but you take every trophy you can get in high school football at the 6A level especially, and these young men will always have that region championship trophy in the trophy case.
Well, first of all, region championship was well-deserved. They beat everybody handily. They left no doubt, and I think that's what Coach Perry wanted this week. He's like, leave no doubt. We don't want to kiss our sisters, and so these guys deserve it. They were excited from the start to the finish. As I said, I ran into Coach Perry at halftime, and he had some energy. He was like, we got to finish this game. It's not over. And you've seen that all the way in that second half. This team really learned how to finish that game, and that's going to help them in the playoffs, right? They're going to get in some tough battles. 6A is going to be tough. But this RPI ranking is definitely going to be in their favor, I believe, come Saturday morning. And I just think that they're going to be a threat in 6A, man. Everybody else got to watch out.
The party getting started here at Davis High School. The fans, the student section, coming down on the turf. They'll join their football team in celebration of a Region 1 championship. A pretty cool moment for the Davis Darts. Let's go down to Mariluz Cook with another interview. Cash Gates down to the field.
Cash Gates, you did a lot tonight on both sides of the ball. Region 1 champ, your senior year, outright to earn this. What does it mean to you?
It means everything. Like, this team, this family, basically, man. And our coaches, this perfect game plan. It just gives me the chills talking about it. It's just a great time, great day.
You came into this one prepared for a dogfight. We talked about the fact that there was a target on their back, certainly heading into it. Now having accomplished this with certainly a lot of implications going into this one, what does it mean to you personally?
It's just, I played them last year, and they'd be saying that they're the best 2 receivers in our region, but me and Bodie Sparrow all day, I think we're the best in 6A. So,
well, certainly, you can say outright best in 6A. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right, Cash Gates, back to you guys.
There you have it, Coach Perry. Sweet victory. They were picked to finish 5th. They finished 1st. And they've got that region trophy forever and ever. The Davis Darts, Region 1 champions. The Darts win this game 22-10. Now we head into the postseason slide. The RPI rankings, the final RPI rankings, will be released at 10 a.m. on Saturday, and then we'll head into the playoffs. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Man, this is a celebration out here, man. There's a lot of happy faces, especially on the coach, man. Crowd surfing with the trophy in hand. Well deserved by this football team. They really put age is nothing on here. They got so many young contributors on this football team. The Mwala brothers, both sophomores, just dominant on the defensive side of the ball. Jordan Tula is senior, but he is a big-time leader. Bessinger, the quarterback, coming up huge for this football team, man. And just the spirit of this David High School, the fans, the parents, the students, everybody, student body behind them. Well deserved here at Davis High School. Congratulations on being Region 1 champions in 2023.
Congratulations to the Darts. Now it's on to the playoffs. We will await the RPI rankings release. We will have a playoff game a week from tonight. We don't know what that matchup is. We will announce it this weekend on KSL Sports Live. For Stevenson Sylvester, Mary Liz Cook, and our entire Game Night Live crew, so long from Davis High School. Thanks for watching Game Night Live. We'll be back with first round action in the playoffs next Friday.